Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I want you to do is to just take a few moments or pause the video to choose which deck is resonating with you. And we'll go ahead and begin with deck number one. Oh no. All right. So we have the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Hierophant, the Ten of Cups, the Three of Swords, overall energy, the Page of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Emperor. I'm sorry, that's the King of Wands. You come off like the Emperor. Okay, so overall energy though, it looks as if either you are watching someone, or maybe you're looking out for something and there's some kind of anticipation going on. Especially if you took some sort of action and you're just kind of waiting to see what happens next. Maybe in a love situation, you let someone know how you felt or you flirted. Maybe in career, you applied for something and now you're just waiting to see if you're going to get a callback or a response. But it does seem like there is some sort of waiting or anticipation going on. It really looks like, someone at some point got the courage to pursue you. And maybe they're waiting for your response. And if you've been taking a long time to respond back to somebody, they're starting to get nervous. They're starting to have doubts and maybe thinking that you aren't interested in them. Or it could be, in reverse, like I said. I do feel that you're needing to overcome any type of doubts or insecurities that you're having regardless. Seems like you've also maybe intentionally been trying to push or scare people away. Or maybe you have some sort of barrier built up, or maybe you act a certain way intentionally. You bring out your alter ego, and your alter ego is something that is challenging or scary. And maybe you do this, thinking that the right person will know how to maneuver around that type of behavior, or they're going to, know how to deal with you or handle the type of personality that you have. Or they have the courage to. So like I said, I kind of feel like maybe you could be putting on a certain type of persona just to challenge people, and you kind of don't care if they don't stick around, because you're like, well, then that person wasn't for me. I also feel like there are some things going on that you're nervous about, maybe in regards to some kind of responsibility. Again, going back to relationships, I feel like maybe somebody is having cold feet. Somebody may not be ready to take on the responsibility of a relationship, and could be just like struggling with that. In regards to family, something could be going on where you're worried that you're about to have to take on the responsibility of your family or a family member. or maybe your family is choosing you to do something because you're the most responsible, or because you have the most money. So something could be going on where your family seems like they always need you, or they're leaning on you. They look up to you. Could be that you're getting ready to receive some sort of promotion at work, but I kind of feel like maybe someone works for government or some sort of family services. So I'm also seeing a possible separation or breakup. Maybe somebody needs a break. If things were going well between you and a new love interest, and then suddenly they kind of like disappeared, I kind of feel like this person maybe realizes that they're not ready for a responsibility, or they're not sure, so they just kind of like distance themselves or decide to separate. Or maybe it's something mutual. Something else I was picking up. Well, I'll go on, maybe it'll come back to me. So I also feel like there is something going on where there's going to be a separation of family, or something might split the family apart. Maybe because of some sort of decision that was made. One group of the family felt this way, another group of the family feels another, and families are kind of like torn apart or broken up. It could be any situation, but I notice that happens a lot too when it comes to someone receiving some sort of inheritance, and then people have words, and if they were expecting something. So I don't know, it could be something of that sort. I feel like family might be having a hard time coming together or staying together. On a downside, in regards to relationships too, you might decide that you're separating from someone because they have another relationship. Either you just found out or you're aware of it, but you're just tired of it. So there could be that situation. Kind of feels like, I don't know, people are afraid of you for whatever reason. Like maybe people have certain things to say, but they don't want to hurt you, or they respect you too much to say certain things. So I kind of feel like somebody doesn't want to hurt you because they respect you. It also could be reversed. Like there's something that you want to say, but you're afraid to say it. Maybe something that you say could be painful. There could be challenges in regards to family traditions and beliefs, and especially during Ramadan, maybe there's some sort of a rift going on where family members either self-righteousness could get in the way and cause a separation, or the person who just wants to be free and does not want to be judged by their family just decides that they're going to separate, or maybe they have some words with family members because of that. So traditional beliefs could be some sort of a challenge for you as well. Now, you also could be dealing with some kind of trust issues, like you don't trust a lot of people. I also feel that someone is worried about being blocked, or maybe someone is already blocked and they're like, why did they block me? I feel like somebody does not have the tolerance for indirect communication. And so until someone is able to say exactly what they want or speak the truth, they're like blocking people out. So you could be blocking people out who can't like really express themselves, and you just don't really have time for it. And it also just kind of makes you suspicious about them or something. I feel like somebody is afraid you're also going to say no. So they want to ask you something, but they're just going to say no. I feel like people are really trying to overcome their fear and are trying to pursue things or people that they want. If you are the one that is initially, kind of scared about something, you're like, I don't know if I should do this. I don't know if I should say this. I feel like eventually you will. I just still feel like somebody's afraid of failure or being rejected. And like the worst that can happen is somebody could say no. But it's like at least somebody tried. I'm also getting a situation where maybe somebody needs shelter or they want to come home. They need a place to crash. Something's going on where somebody might be in need. And if you have room in your home, or maybe they're thinking like, oh, maybe they'll let me stay with them. I feel like somebody is wanting to ask you, can they move in or stay for a while, even if it's just temporary. Or maybe your friend had a falling out with their significant other and they're asking, can they stay at your place? Or you're the one asking, can you stay with somebody until things are smoothed out? I feel like somebody needs a job. It does seem like maybe somebody can get a job, but it requires a lot of responsibility. It also could be that, someone does get offered some sort of promotion, but it's you turn it down. You're like, mm-mm, Like, I appreciate it, but no thank you. Seems like you've also got some important decisions to make. Or I feel like the truth is also coming out about a matter. Somebody's going to admit something or confess something, and I feel like this person's been working up the courage to say whatever it is. Mm. Hmm. Some of you also might need to prepare to turn in some sort of documents or paperwork, or maybe something is needing to be notarized. I feel like somebody is trying to get permission for something. Now, if you have family outside of your country and they need some sort of a visa, I kind of feel like somebody's trying to bring their family home. And if someone is already there, but they can't, they didn't turn in some sort of updated documents, or maybe something's expiring, they have to go back. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be some sort of unexpected ending, or change of plans. Definitely looks like some sort of separation or breakup. I feel like there is an underlying issue with an air sign. And then also other signs are fire, and maybe Taurus. Something's going on with somebody who was maybe putting on an illusion or a facade. Maybe someone's going to get exposed or someone gets called out. Especially if I feel like there are strong family issues, kind of coming out. I feel like there's going to be family issues, and certain things are being revealed or exposed about certain family members, or one that could, like, cause some sort of a rift in a family. I'm also getting a relationship that is possibly just a facade. Somebody's not really happy, or something else is there. The relationship is just in trouble, and it could fall apart. I feel like somebody is pulling a curtain back and exposing, the puppeteer or the truth. Now, this also could be something going on in regards to government, or put something political. Feels like somebody is just dealing with a lot of anxiety. You could be having anxiety over an air sign, or an air sign is having anxiety over you. I also feel that somebody is in denial of what they really want, or what they really desire. I'm kind of feeling like somebody might come and ask for a place to stay. Like they're like, can I come live with you? Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to deck number 2. You have the 9 of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups, the Tower. See, I knew that's why that crystal fell. 8 of Swords, 6 of Swords, and Strength. Okay. So your overall energy seems to be centered around overthinking, stress, and the thing is, it seems like you were, recently chill or at peace with the way things were going. You also may have found yourself having to just be strong to deal with a lot of things that you were dealing with. But now it seems like there is some self-doubt or insecurities that are resurfacing or being triggered. Maybe initially you were very confident about something that you wanted to do. You're like, this is what I'm going to do. This is the direction that I want to go in. And, you just felt encouraged. And then maybe somebody said something and got into your head, and now you're just like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, what's happening? And you just seem very confused and overwhelmed with some things. Seems like there is something that you're needing to overcome within again. So maybe it's something in the air or something in the transits that's making people have a lot of self-doubt and second-guessing themselves or what they're capable of, or about decisions that they previously made. So yeah, I feel like there's a lot of self-doubt. For some of you, this might be about finances or income. And then for some of you, this may be about an earth sign. From the perspective of someone else, it may be that someone is afraid to approach you. Maybe someone is intimidated by you, or they've just been rejected and abandoned so many times before that they're having a hard time coming around and just like approaching you. Maybe you're not coming off as approachable, or Maybe it's something that you say or do that makes this person like, wait, like maybe, they're gonna shut me down. Like I don't want to say anything. So you guys have like a similar energy as the first deck. Um, I kind of feel like there's some sort of opportunity that you see or want, but like I said, you're still hesitant about it. I also feel that you are receiving like confirmations from the universe, or you will receive one big confirmation from the universe. But I feel like you need to go ahead and take that opportunity. If you're in an existing relationship, there could be a potential proposal, or maybe someone is at least thinking about a proposal. I feel like someone wants to give you something, but they're nervous about it. They don't know how you'll feel about that. Um, I don't know. They want to give you something valuable. It could be money, but I feel like they want to give you something, but they don't know how you're going to receive it. But I feel like whatever it is, you do receive it. Um, Something also may bring you closer together with someone. But I kind of feel like the minute something starts, it's going to go either two ways. A new relationship could start off explosive and intense, and maybe you guys are like seeing fireworks and feeling butterflies and just kind of like going insane inside for each other. So yeah, it could be some sort of extreme, intense connection that you're having with someone. Or the minute you connect with somebody, something just kind of like intervenes and separates you or puts you on a new path. Either way, I feel that something is going to enlighten you. Something is going to shatter your entire perspective on things. It could be about love or, anything, but it does seem like maybe someone is like a catalyst for you. They're a catalyst for some sort of change or enlightenment in your life. I'm getting something about feeling isolation and alone. I don't know if you're feeling isolated in your beliefs. And I feel like pretty soon there's going to be some sort of disruption to your schedule. Something's going to disrupt your life or your schedule. If somebody's been hiding their feelings for you, I feel like this person has been imploding, and ultimately I feel like they can't hold it back anymore. And I feel like it's not even up to them. I feel that outside forces are going to like step in and, somehow expose the fact that this person is into you or still has feelings for you. I feel like it's a new person, but it could be anybody. For somebody, I feel like at one point a Leo ruined your life and maybe made you not trust people or believe in love. I'm hearing the name Scott for somebody. I don't know if that's a first or last name. There's something going on with an earth sign. I almost feel like this person has been hiding from you, or you've been hiding from them. It could be that something tragic brings two people together. I also feel like some spirit might not have appeared or revealed itself to you because you aren't ready. Like if you've been waiting to hear from someone who crossed over, I feel like this person feels that you're not ready, or they might feel that you're too afraid to connect with them. Someone resisted you for a long time because they were in a relationship. But that relationship might have ended. If you have some sort of gift or talent, something's going on where maybe you need to believe in yourself more, because I don't know if you've revealed this talent or whatever this is, but I feel like people would call you the GOAT. Like you might be unaware of how valuable you are. It's possible that someone has not been real with you. Someone's been putting on some sort of an act. There's a strong possibility that someone is in love with you and has been maybe trying to hint it indirectly. There's also a possibility that someone has been observing you, but through a fake handle. Like, you know, you thought you were talking to a female, but it's really a male, or vice versa. I know nobody wants to hear about past people, but there is a possibility that a past person is returning and apologizing and trying to give you a gift, or trying to show or prove their worth to you. I just kind of feel like maybe something happened in the past and they're coming back around. They're coming back and they want to like just give you everything, or they want to be completely honest with you. They want to know if you're going to forgive them. Now I'm hearing Maxwell's song. Do you forgive me? Uh, 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 uh. I don't know. Somebody might be thinking about that. Or is it will you forgive me? Whatever he be saying. I always get lyrics wrong. Oh, it seems like somebody wants to make something official. I feel somebody wants to seal the deal with you. This could be business related too, like someone is worried about losing you from the company, or maybe you interviewed at a new company and they really like you and they just want to lock you down. Like something's going on where I do feel that you're being offered something to make it official. They're like, do you commit to us or do you commit to me? So I also feel that you could be invited to something that is maybe prestigious in a sense, or only a select few know about it. It seems like you could be invited to join something, like they're wanting to make something official. Spiritually, I feel that maybe there's getting ready to be some sort of initiation, like you're being spiritually initiated, just basically meaning that more things are going to be revealed to you, more secrets, because you're able to handle certain things you've gone through, certain things, and you're ready to receive new knowledge or higher knowledge. So spiritually, something could be opening up within you. I keep hearing gifted. It's possible that you have been, like, you've proven your worth, and that's why you're being approached. Health wise, I feel as if something has been corrected or restored. Okay, so you might connect with someone, like I said, that you really hit it off with. There's just like a mutual connection that you guys are having. Conversation seems easy. Maybe you guys have like some sort of telepathic bond going on. I feel that you might take turns bringing out each other's lightness and darkness. I feel like some sort of two people are being brought together for some sort of purification as well. I feel like something is meant to be purified. Yeah, in a love situation, it definitely feels like you're connecting with a soulmate. And I almost feel like this person just immediately wants to merge with you. They want to bond and share their life with you, and their money too. Um, yeah. Make sure that somebody's not trying to use your money though. I feel like it's a genuine connection, but I still feel like someone might have additional um, motives for bonding with you. It also could mean that initially someone was bonding with you because they wanted something from you, and then it's just kind of like, in a sense, backfires because it's like, oh my God, like, this is real. Like, I really like this person. Um, and it becomes very intense. If you've been doing any type of attraction manifestations, whether through spell work or visualization, it does seem like something comes through very abruptly, just out of the blue. Like maybe you've been doing something for years and it really hasn't been taking that long. It's just been that it's been developing and now it's here. And then even if this isn't a love situation, it seems like the universe is aligning you with the perfect something, the perfect home, the perfect car, the perfect job. Um, it just seems like the universe is stepping in and, you know, connecting you with where you need to be. It's perfect timing. Mm. If someone was worried about what friends and family would say, they don't care anymore, or if somebody has like some sort of high position and who they date is a big deal, and maybe, you know, somebody, this person likes someone who is just different from what people expect, I feel like they're gonna have to break through that. Or maybe it's you. I feel like there's going to be some sort of harsh truth that comes out. But it also looks like maybe somebody is being truthful about past regrets. Someone is opening up and talking about past regrets. In regards to social media, I feel like something's going to be exposed about your followers or one of your followers. Something's being exposed about them. I don't know what it is exactly. Somebody might admit that they've just been thinking about you. And even if they did, I feel like you would find it just so shocking. All right, let's move on to deck number 3. You have the King of Swords, Strength, the Moon, Seven of Cups, Princess of Disc. Then you have the overall energy as Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, and Two of Cups. All right, so okay, I kind of feel like two people were very close and then they separated or it ended. It could be, a romantic relationship. Could be somebody who ghosted you shortly after meeting. Could just be a friend. But I feel like two people who really liked each other are no longer talking or communicating. Could be that you were recently in a relationship and now you're single. There may be something significant in regards to an earth sign, air sign, Leo, and Pisces. Kind of feels like somebody's been watching you or thinking about you a lot. But they haven't said anything. I feel like someone has been very disciplined and, holding back or preventing themselves from approaching you even though they really, really want to. Usually this energy is because they are in a relationship. I feel like this is more so about somebody who was in a relationship. I feel like you're also being asked to have courage to speak or say what you feel and not hold back, not worry about being judged or how people are going to view you or, what people have to say. I feel like you need the courage to just speak your mind. So another thing I'm getting is you possibly setting boundaries with somebody even though you want them. Something might suddenly trigger you emotionally. Maybe somebody reminds you of somebody. Or something just seems like it comes out of the blue. Like you're minding your own business. You're watching a comedy and then all of a sudden you're crying because of one thing that somebody said or one scene in that movie. But yeah, it seems like, you just come to the realization that maybe you have been holding back and you've been trying to be so strong for everybody. Or maybe you just don't want to appear vulnerable. So you've been wearing this armor of strength and, coming off so stoic when on the inside, you've been suffering. And finally, it just erupts. A dream could also have you feeling very emotional. You might wake up from some sort of dream and just start bawling. Also, your intuition could be heightened. I feel like signals are being sent out. Something could be transiting over your moon or making an aspect to your moon in your birth chart, making these emotions come to the top, these suppressed thoughts or feelings or memories. Yeah. Something seems like a distress call or distress signal. Somebody might be calling out to you mentally, and you find yourself dreaming about this person, or thinking about them. And that's because they're sending out some sort of distress call. Or maybe you're the one trying to get someone's attention that way. You also might be dealing with a lot of emotional confusion, or your judgment could be clouded, and you know, you could be dealing with a lot of paranoia and assuming things. I feel like you just need to take a step back, take a breather, and assess your thoughts. Ask yourself, are you thinking rationally? Or what is causing you to feel this way? You're like, why am I feeling this way? What brought these feelings on? Just kind of figure that out, before taking any sort of action or saying anything. Kind of feels like you could be dealing with a lot of secrets. Either you are keeping secrets from people, or someone is keeping a secret from you. Now, that also might be why you feel so emotional or just feel some type of way, because somebody is keeping a secret from you. And it might not even be that big of a deal. But the fact that they're hiding something from you just makes you feel weird and off, and makes you assume the worst. I feel like someone is also closeted and doesn't know how to deal with it. They're confused. Someone, maybe someone never saw themselves as fluid, gay, bisexual, and now they're starting to feel that way, and they're confused by it because they're like, I've never thought of anyone like that before, but they're just, I don't know, maybe is something that's going on. And then it doesn't necessarily mean that, if this is you, doesn't mean that you are, but it does, call for examination of those thoughts or feelings. So either you are feeling this way about somebody, or somebody is feeling this way towards you. Like maybe you've got somebody all discombobulated because they're like, I know I'm not gay, like, but why am I thinking about this person this way? Or why do I keep blah, blah, blah? So, it could be something in synastry when people, synastry, people be activating people's planets and doing stuff. And so somebody might be activating that within you. Something might be activating something in your 12th house or your 8th house. Some sort of secret or hidden thoughts or feelings. Maybe too, there's some sort of residual past life energy going on, which is making someone feel a certain type of way. Maybe in a previous life, two people were in love, and so they came back this life in the same sex, and it's just like, why is it so familiar yet scary? Like, I don't want to feel this way. So I do feel like somebody is suppressing some sort of feelings in regards to their sexuality. You may have blocked an air sign, or maybe they've blocked you. I feel like somebody is trying to shut off these desires that they're having. These desires feel intense and forbidden. I don't know. Somebody also may be feeling like you are their soulmate. I do have soulmate energy here, especially people who have shared like numerous lifetimes together or who had an incomplete life together. Kind of feels like somebody may be trying to seduce you. Yeah, it definitely seems like there is something, some sort of energy going on between earth and air. But there also may be a fire sign mixed into the whole thing too. Somebody also could be having to restrain themselves. Maybe because, like I said earlier, they're in a commitment. Now, something could be due to religion. Like maybe someone is sworn off of something, or they're trying to, adhere to their religious beliefs, but they're having a hard time. Not in a, talking about the love stuff, but just in general. Something could be going on where people are being challenged because of their faith. It also could be that someone challenges you about your faith or your religious beliefs. As far as health, you could be trying to discipline yourself. Maybe your doctor told you to stop smoking or to cut back on sugar, or to, eat something that's going to help you reduce your cholesterol. And, so you're finding yourself having to restrict yourself. You might find yourself curious about something and end up going down a rabbit hole. You also might see something outside in the sky that just really activates your curiosity and want to know more about the secrets of the universe. Excuse me. Now, I feel like somebody's also dealing with some form of depression, but they're trying to cover it up or hide it. Or maybe even refusing to go to a therapist about it. Maybe in denial about it. I feel that your intuition is picking something up, like almost like a dog when it senses something or smells something. I feel like you're sniffing something out. You know something is blocked or hidden from you, but you're like, I could smell it, like I could sense it. It's something that is so close. Hmm. Now maybe something literal is going on with somebody's dog, or if somebody does work um, on a police force where they have to use dogs to sense things out. Because I'm just getting like a dog sniffing something and being close. Your animals might be acting crazy in a home too, likely because of the moon. In regards to something that could be going on with nature, keep watch on the animals and their behavior because they always sense danger before we do. So there could be some sort of warning of some sort of tsunami or any type of catastrophe. Somebody's behavior might be puzzling to you because, like I said, they're confused about how they feel about you. And they're acting distant with you. I just feel like in general, someone's actions is not matching with how they feel. Someone also might be very confused about the type of dreams that they've been having. And then in general, I feel like it's something that you really secretly desire, but you refuse to act on it. Somebody might be talking about leaving even though they don't really have a place to go. Or somebody around you might be feeling lost. You also might need to make an important decision about your living situation. You might be weighing the pros and cons about a situation, or maybe your lease is up and you haven't found a place to live yet. Something's going on where I feel like you might feel like you had to cut your losses, or you're going to have to lose out on something. I feel like two people are having a hard time living together too. Somebody just wants to leave. That's what I keep picking up. Somebody wants to leave. All right, so those are the messages that I have for you guys. Hopefully some things resonated. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.